Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he
Yeah.
could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness! Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and
Excellent.
crack.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah, welcome back. You
Oh.
may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But
Okay.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see
Okay.
what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Ow. Sorry. Okay. So just go back.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Right,
That story
okay.
would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
okay.
it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Yeah. Understandable. I literally can't kill myself. Great. I sound like that's a bad thing. Okay, so how far back are we going? Can't go in the door on the left. Are we going to the left and right door? I presume.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Okay.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What one do you think I'm going to go with? Nah. Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No. No. Do I have to? Literally can't, can I? Eh. Eh. Eh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story! You've destroyed my work! Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly
No.
destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
Don't.
What do I
Just
do?
restart. Just restart. I'll do the proper one.
No,
I promise.
I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Not completely.
I have to.
Not completely. Oh shit. What have I done?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry.
Did you
I'm
think
really
that would be
sorry.
funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see. Didn't
Yep.
I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I couldn't
He
help
actually
it.
knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
But I didn't
That
believe
thought
you.
hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a
No.
world outside of you? You're a child.
Oh.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have
I'd
been
done
so
that.
perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm so confused. Am I just redoing it?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope.
Feeling
No
a
one.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Okay.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Yeah.
find an up. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Okay.
office.
Yep. I went to the boss's office. Sure. That's no longer an executive bathroom. Ooh!
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
hell?
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Yeah.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Really?
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the
That
code
looks
to
a
open
bit
the
shitty.
door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
But
Stanley had been trained
Stanley
never to
the
speak
voice?
up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
come on, Stanley. You can do it.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Come
He
on,
spoke
Night
it
Shark
into the receiver,
115.
right there on the wall.
Oh, Stanley, come on, Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
No.
speak the code into the receiver.
Ah!
Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying. Stanley can't talk. Ah.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to
Oh,
take
yeah,
a story
yeah, I've got
seriously.
Stanley.
If you
I
didn't want
can't
to
do
see
it.
what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You
I
could have
done-
gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2
What
open
the
doors,
fuck?
he entered the door on his left.
Stanley.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley?
Stanley?
please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
Through the door.
The
Are you
end.
listening to me? Can you hear me?
Ah.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you
I've
to
done
make a
it.
decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Oh,
Do something.
Stanley.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening
This
to
is
me?
sad.
Yeah? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
I think Stanley's dead. Well, I've had an awesome time. Let me go. Let me know what you guys thought of this game. Obviously, it's on Steam. It's available to buy. Don't know why you would buy it now that you've probably seen all the endings, but you know. Also, the mod has more endings than this, I believe. I'm not actually that sure. I don't even know if I've done all the endings. Please, if you know of another ending, I don't really want to sit and look online for all of them. I only did it because I know there's some that it's not exactly going to be that obvious, like jumping through the window that you have to climb on top of shit. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time.
I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay, sure.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.